it's too much internet talk in boxing, too much tweeting, too much going on lives and all that other stuff. It's just too much gossip in boxing. It's just too much at the end of the day. And all this clout chasing is pathetic, but we here to talk about the art of clout chasing. You've seen it before. You've seen it with Loma and Tank Davis. A lot of people don't want to admit it, but you have to admit Lomachenko did clout chase Tank Davis. Once again, I'll bring up Loma always talked about he's only concerned with pursuing undisputed, but yet he had time to so-called chase Gervonta Tank Davis, even though at the time they were in two different weight classes. Straight clout chasing. Then when he get a chance to fight him, he doesn't want to fight him. And people out there be hollering, well, he's catching him while he's old. That's bullshit. Terrence Crawford is older than him. I believe Usyk is older than him. And to add on top of that, if Tank would have fought Vasily Lomachenko when y'all wanted the fight to happen, or when he was pursuing it, you have to understand it. Lomachenko was calling out Gervonta Tank Davis when he had 13 fights. Yeah. 13 fights. But yet y'all was talking about he's the greatest pound for pound fighter, but you wanted him to fight a guy with 13 fights and that you guys always thought was garbage. Then when he gets the opportunity, he ups and disappears and don't nobody say anything. He was clout chasing because the attachment to Mayweather. We know this. Now, let's move on to Teo. Teo's formula is very simple. If you can't figure it out, it's very simple. If there's any black fighter that is trending, and as of right now, that is Jaron Boots Ennis, I don't think there's another conversation as big as Jaron Boots Ennis and the whole Virgil Ortiz situation. Okay, so whatever black boxer is trending at the time, that's who Teo's going to talk about. This is how Teo stays relevant in a space where nobody cares about his career. You know what I'm saying? We seen a couple of his last performance. Bob didn't even like it.
Bob said I did well. He don't look too happy. Fuck it, I don't care. Like I'm your only last star available, and that's it. So you just gotta deal with it. You know what I mean? You gotta deal with it.
Okay. So when people talk about Teo's pursuing greatness and all that, the Teo ain't pursuing no greatness. Maybe you talking about the Teo of yesteryear. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't talking about this Teo now, because the dude is just straight clout chasing. He will speak about any black fighter that's reaching the headlines. If it's Keyshawn Davis this week, well, he got something to say about Keyshawn Davis. If it's Devin Haney this week, then he got something to say about Devin Haney. Yet he's supposed to be pursuing all that greatness, but yet did you turn down 8-10 million from Turkey Al-Sheikh? Didn't you just turn down a Devin Haney fight? Now we know how much you kept Devin Haney's name in your mouth, but didn't you just turn down a Devin Haney fight talking about you not ready? You know what I'm saying? How can we believe that you want to pursue Jaron Boots Ennis when you don't bite down on anything? We just seen you apologize to Keyshawn Davis in front of the world. We just got done seeing Terrence Crawford smack you. You know what I'm saying? Your daddy just got beat up for running his mouth on some sideways shit. You know what I'm saying? So how could anybody believe that you really want to pursue Jaron Boots Ennis? No, you're using the conversation and the wave of talking that's going on with Jaron Boots Ennis and attaching your name to it. This is why Teofimo Lopez cannot get one interview and not mention no black fighter. Because number one, he won't get an interview. Number two, that interview is going to be the most lowest thing uploaded on who's ever platform that he's talking on. So he's actually chained to talking about black fighters. He has nothing else. Okay. Which is, there's irony in this. The irony is you tried to diss ESPN because you felt they were showing too much attention to black fighters. Yet every time you open your mouth, you showing all the attention to black fighters. He can't even sit down and talk about his own career and hold interest with nobody at all. So if he doesn't clout chase, he won't be in the conversation. And since Jerron, as of this time, is the most talked about boxer, trending right now, of course, that's when he has something to say about Jerron. When people talking about Crawford, that's when he has something to say about Crawford. And he knows why people even want to interview him, because without the so-called black fighters that he's so jealous of, there is no interest in nothing that he does. His last few performances have sucked. You know what I'm saying? We seen him bitch up in front of Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? He's on the Duck Chronicles. If you haven't seen that, well, the link is going to be below. So go ahead and check out the Duck Chronicles. And I'm just sick of the clout chasing at the end of the day. You can say what you want about Gervonta Tank Davis, but he don't got a clout chase to be what he is and to do what he do and to get the attention that he gets. That's one thing that I can say about Tank. He actually doesn't have to clout chase. You know what I'm saying? He got his built in with Mayweather at the end of the day. But for the most part, you know what I'm saying, that's clout chasing one-on-one. And it's about time we start recognizing, because it's too much gossip and it's too much talking and it's too much damn tweeting. You know what I'm saying? We talk more about the tweets and y'all going back and forth than what's actually going on in the ring. And I'm just tired of the shit. But one thing's for sure, you ain't going nowhere near Jerron. You just want to get the same type of result that Virgil Ortiz got. So now you could say somebody ducking you or somebody afraid of you or something like that. I ain't never seen somebody so desperate to cling on to black fighters so much like T.O. It's ridiculous, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's actually quite sad, because this is the only way that you exist. He up on Twitter getting hammered. They clowning you left, right, and center. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing you could do. But what you can do is you can go get a fight with Ryan Garcia. You can do that. If not, just go on about your career and let's see how popular you can be. Let's see how polarizing you can be, because you're not too smart. Okay? You just lost all your endorsements. You're not going to get none of them back with calling people N-words and calling white people crackers and stuff like that. You're not going to get no endorsements and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? You lost your Creed 3 role. You know what I'm saying? Rumor is you lost your bitch to a black dude. I mean, you just out here all fucking bad. Your daddy got his ass whooped by some black folks. I mean, you just all fucked up out here, man. I mean, Jesus Christ. This shit should be embarrassing. But you know what, T.O.? Keep on doing what you're doing. Because trust me, you're going to catch it in the right way, because it's only so far you're going to be able to go. And it's no mystery, you don't want it with Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of Terrence Crawford, we can move on to Jerron. Once again, clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? Been telling you, now there's no doubt in nobody's mind Jerron Ennis been clout chasing Terrence Crawford. All this crap gotta stop in boxing, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all either need to grow your skills or something, like, because it's just too much tweeting. It's just too much. But yet y'all get mad at the movers and shakers like Devin Haney. Blows my mind. And people like Anthony Joshua. Blows my mind. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to cape hard for Lomachenko, but you don't say shit about Usyk. And he's everything that Lomachenko wasn't. Blows my mind. Boxing is something else, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Bruce Vane, I'm out.